let's take a deeper dive into the 5-element theory, and let's discuss the medical point of view, and then how does this apply in your daily life? I call just a real life point of view, okay? Let's jump in. Just to refresh, what are the 5 elements? The 5 elements are fire, earth, metal, water, wood. In Chinese, 木, 火, 土, 金, 水. It's easier for me to remember it in Chinese, okay? But these are the 5 elements, okay? And they are a holistic framework from traditional Chinese medicine that describes how everything in the universe, including our bodies, is connected and balanced, okay? So let's go into the medical and scientific view of the 5 elements. So wood, first element we're going to talk about is wood. Wood is associated with your liver and gallbladder function, your hepatic function. So what does it do? Wood is associated with bile production, detoxification, hormone regulation, connective tissue health, blood storage, the smooth flow of nutrients and signals throughout the body. So why do you want to know what each of these elements does? Because each element is related to 2 organs. So for example, the wood is related to the liver and gallbladder. In future videos, I'm going to go over what can you do to restore if you have a liver dysfunction problem, or you have gallstones, or you have gall sludge. And if you have gall sludge, or you have hepatic cysts, you've got fatty liver, what can you do to regain that liver function or that gallbladder function? How can you rebalance it? I'm going to go over every single organ in future videos, okay? So stay tuned to those videos. So the first one, again, come back to this. The wood is the liver hepatic function. Now, what does that mean in your day-to-day life, right? So remember, wood in nature is like the growth of trees in spring. It's about new beginnings, flexibility. The wood element controls your tendons and ligaments, therefore flexibility. If you're inflexible, you're stiff all the time, it could be your wood element or your liver and gallbladder function are not balanced. So to fix the stiffness, you don't just go pop some pills. I mean, you could, but if you want to fix it permanently, or you want your body to fix it itself, then you have to find the root cause. This is the root cause. The 5 elements helps you identify the root cause of your health concern. So if you can really understand this, you will be able to start taking care of your own health and restoring your own organ function through daily habits, lifestyle modifications. So again, I'm going to go through all of those in later trainings. When you feel balanced, the wood also helps regulate your mood. So your liver function, if you have anxiety, depression, bipolar, chances are 99% of the time, I can tell you your wood element or your liver and your gallbladder are dysfunctioning. And to help your body regain that emotional balance, it's not to pop pills. If you have anxiety, it's not to take anti-anxiety pills. I mean, you could, and it will help temporarily. Even herbs. If I were to give you just herbs to calm you, right, for the anxiety, but not herbs to restore your liver function, the herbs will act just like medication. It'll help. Once you stop it, your anxiety comes back. But that's where Western medicine stops. Where Chinese medicine excels is the root. It can treat the root. And there's a lot of supplement companies that are promoting a lot of natural, right? Even supplements cannot help your body eliminate this anxiety, depression, okay? Because you got to take that supplement for the rest of your life. Only Chinese medicine. Chinese medicine is not just about Chinese herbs. It's about teaching you the lifestyle habits, the dietary habits you can change if you want to. If you want to fix it, how to change it so that your body can regulate your emotions by itself, okay? So how does it do that? It focuses on the organs of the wood element. The organs of the wood element are the liver and the gallbladder, okay? So if you can restore your function of your liver and gallbladder, your anxiety, depression will go away. Next, fire. So fire is linked to heart, small intestine. So heart, blood circulation, blood pressure, blood vessels, autonomic nervous system. The fire element is also related to your pineal gland. The pineal gland is what secretes the melatonin. It helps regulate your sleep. So mental well-being, pumps heart, delivers oxygen, nutrients, and supports emotional balance. So what does that mean to you in your personal life? Remember, fire represents warmth, and energy, joy, right? It's a spark that keeps you connected, full of life. And so if you have blood pressure problems, you could have a heart problem. It's not always a heart problem. It's not always a fire problem. It could be a wood problem, okay? But if you have blood pressure problems, it could be a heart problem because the fire element is related to your small intestine. If you have Crohn's disease, that could be a fire element problem. You need to restore the function of your small intestine. If you have nutrient deficiency, you're not able to absorb the nutrients from your food, you could have a fire element problem. To fix that, you don't take pills, whether it's medication or supplements. You have to do something to rebalance your small intestine organ function. Hopefully you're seeing the alignment of how Chinese medicine views the body, very different from Western medicine. Next element is earth. So earth is your spleen in your stomach, digestion, break down food, absorb nutrients, convert them into energy. Your earth element is your energy production. It's almost like your mitochondria. For how does this relate to you? It's our center, our foundation. It helps us digest food and life experiences. It keeps you grounded and steady. Next is the metal element. This is connected to your lung and large intestine. So respiration, oxygen, also your skin health, and of course your large intestine. If you have colitis, you have a metal issue because the metal relates to your large intestine. Okay, you have colon cancer. Hey, it's a metal problem. Now, it's not just a metal problem, but the metal is involved because it correlates to your large intestine, right? Metal is about clarity, boundaries, letting go. It helps you breathe deeply. Allergies, it's also a metal problem. If you have airborne allergies, food allergies actually may be a little more heart problem because it's small intestine, and earth problem because large intestine, okay? Next is water. Water is your water. This is the one that most people can probably relate to the most. Kidney and urinary bladder because it helps with water metabolism and you urinate, right? So also adrenal health. This is what most people don't realize. The adrenal glands sit on top of your kidneys. Your adrenal glands are the organs, the hormone organ that secretes adrenaline, right? Your fight or flight. So those and cortisol, right? So your stress organ, stress hormone. That's all secreted by the adrenal glands, which sit on top of the kidney, which is in the category of this water element. So the kidneys filter, waste, regulate fluids, electrolytes, support growth, reproduction, and longevity. The water organ, the water element also includes your reproductive organs, which is your uterus, your ovaries, your testes, your penis. All of those are included in the water element. So that's why it's the root of your vitality, willpower, your inner reserves to help you rest, recover, and move forward. Okay, so this is how the elements, when you go to a TCM practitioner and they're doing their assessment, some of them, I don't know if all of them, but definitely we do in our clinic, in our team, okay, my team does this, and we look at, okay, which element, which organ specifically, element, organ, and we look at this 5-element relationship. And based on this relationship, we can identify, pinpoint which is the root cause. Because here's the thing, one, you may have a liver problem. You may have fatty liver, and that's a wood element, right? But something else, this is a wood problem right here, but something else in Chinese medicine, because this is where all the organs are balanced. This is different in Western medicine. In Western medicine, you have specialties. Every specialist only cares about their specialty and does not care about any other organ in the body, right? And they don't see that there's a relationship. But in Chinese medicine, every single part of your body is connected. If it wasn't connected or if it wasn't necessary, why were you born with it? Why did God give us that, right? So coming back to my example, if you have a wood problem, let's say you have a fatty liver problem, yes, you have a wood problem, but it could also be because you have a metal problem. Metal is lung and large intestine, which can affect the wood. The water element can also affect the wood, okay? You don't need to understand which elements affect each other, okay? What you need to understand is that when you go to a practitioner, these are the things that they're thinking in their brain. They may not be telling you because it will confuse you, because I'm probably confusing you already, right? You just need to know that even you may have a water element problem, it doesn't mean that is the root cause. There may be another one of these other elements is actually the root cause. Okay, so that's why you need to go to a TCM practitioner who has a good diagnostic technique or system. Okay, the purpose of the five element theory is to understand how our organs, emotions influence one another. It helps identify patterns of imbalance before disease appears. Western medicine only helps when a disease causes a problem, not even when it appears. This is pretty mind-blowing, right? Most people don't know that. Western medicine is only for acute emergency medicine. What does that mean? That means you're in an emergency. You're about to die, okay? That's where Western medicine was created for. Traditional Chinese medicine was created to detect imbalances before the disease happens. So it's important for you to be healthy, to be fully functioning, like you have a high quality of life. You can do whatever you want. If that is your key, you want to use TCM because TCM can identify weak spots before they cause problems for you. The five element theory also helps guide prevention treatment, supports personalized wellness. So in personalized wellness means, hey, two people may come in to our clinic and have fatty liver problem. One of those patients, we would treat their wood element, your liver and gallbladder. Another one, we may treat their earth for their fatty liver, right? That's what it means by personalized wellness. Everybody's body is different. Everybody lives a different type of life. That's the key thing, I would say. Everybody has different lifestyles, different habits, different things that they're not willing to give up, even though they won't admit it. And so that causes damage to specific organs. That's why the root cause for most patients are all different. Five elements helps you restore harmony between the body, mind, and environment, which is nature. Okay. So from a Western medical and scientific point of view, the five elements can help you, okay? Because in future videos, I'm going to give you the at-home tools that you can do to balance your five elements or balance your organs. You don't have to say five elements. You can say right here, maintain homeostasis across physiological systems. You can say that. Five elements, homeostasis, equilibrium, it's the same thing. Optimize autonomic nervous system so that you're not in fight or flight all the time, okay? Support efficient endocrine and immune function, metabolic, reduce systemic inflammation and oxidative stress, enhances cellular repair, regeneration, and detoxification. The five elements can help you do this. See, I told you, they just use different words, but what they were practicing, traditional Chinese medicine 3,000 years ago, is more advanced than today's Western medicine, okay? Supports gut integrity, microbiome, prevents functional decline, chronic disease, promotes longevity and overall health span. Hey, not everybody wants to live a long life, okay? But if you do, watch one of my other videos that I call restorative longevity. It is different from longevity. Longevity is just living a longer life. Restorative longevity, which is something I created, restorative longevity is using five elements, restoring function so that, yes, you live a longer life, but that's not the main focus. The main focus is you live a higher quality of life and longer. Right now in mainstream media, when they talk about longevity, they're only talking about living longer. It doesn't matter, your quality of life sucks, right? But wait, you live to 100, but you're miserable. That's not what I'm talking about. Restorative longevity is you live to 100 and every one of those years is phenomenal. That's restorative longevity. Okay. So this is more details about how the five elements applies to you, why it's important to you, why it can help you with your equilibrium. If you don't like the words five elements, use the word equilibrium, homeostasis, balance of your organs so that you can put more life back into your quality of life.